then the next step was subscription boxes were a big deal. And I think that business is plateauing a bit, particularly in a difficult economy because it's non-essential. But at the time, subscription boxes were booming. And I did a couple of really big sales to a company called BarkBox out of New York. They're now a public company. And then I started working with another box called Bully Make, and they've since sold. But at the time, I was working with the founder. And I went to him and I said, hey, listen, if you can give me 18, 20,000 units, I can open a mold. So I'll design a new product for you every month, and I'll sell it to you at my cost. But I own the designs and I own the molds when we're done. So all I did was build the mold cost into the cost of the product. And he was doing enough volume at the time that I could give him a great price and cover my mold costs. And I literally didn't make money on those orders, but I got molds. And I did that for 3 years. And then they got big enough, they wanted to make their own with their own branding. And so they went away. But at that point, I already had like 40 natural rubber treat dispensing toys, more than any company in the world. And I thought, I ought to start marketing my own brand. And so in the beginning, we were just a rubber toy company, and we leveraged these partnerships to subsidize the tool making, and which is the biggest challenge, you know. And most people manufacture in China, and typically they're just buying the designs that a Chinese manufacturer comes up with. So it's very difficult to differentiate. Whereas we were doing all these crazy shapes. I mean, we were doing everything from rocket men to hot dogs and, you know, dinosaur eggs and all kinds of fun things. And then we moved into nylon toys, which is a super hard, like bone type of chew toy. But we did lots of novelty shapes, and we built in enrichment capabilities. And then we moved into lick mats, and then we moved into slow feeder bowls. But always applying the same principles, like how do we differentiate? How do we bring greater value? How do we do interesting and fun shapes? How do we leverage color?
To me,
That's how we got here.